welcome back. It's only been 2 days since I dropped my last video, and I've been doing this for a week. I'm already at 700 subscribers, which is wild. It shows how much love I'm getting and how much support you guys are giving me. I appreciate that. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep getting better and better, just like I promised when I made that initial post on Instagram. You can already see the lighting's getting better, my eye contact's getting better. I just got to work on my editing a little bit, and eventually I'll master YouTube and spread messages more and more. I also want to tag that I see a lot of you have been dropping questions in the comments. I saw one that said, why New York? I saw another one that said, make a video about how you know you're around the right people. I will actually take these comments and make videos out of them. So if there's something you want to see and talk about, drop a comment. I'm eventually going to answer all of them because my YouTube is still relatively young. So something that's great about that is I get to interact with those of you who comment. So it's at a stage where I should be able to answer every single comment. Go ahead, drop ideas, drop things you think I could change up the video with the format, any way you think I could improve. Anyway, I'm just gonna hurry up and get to the subject matter. I don't want to drag it along. I see some creators try to drag the video out for watch time and maybe clickbait. I'm just gonna dive right into the subject matter. So we're on episode 7, and I wanted to talk about a huge reason why I was able to grow from 0 followers on Instagram to about 130,000. First, I want to add, before I even get into this, I did it in about 4 months, 3.5 to 4 months. Not one bought view, not one bought like, not one bought follower. And the reason I say this is because before I got on, my girlfriend was doing social media. She's at about 30,000 followers. And one thing I learned from her was everybody we were running into that had a good amount of followers, or people who were verifying themselves, a lot of them were fake followers. A good number of those people had fake followers, fake likes, fake views. So I have to preface this before I say anything, before I go into my thing, that a lot of these accounts are fake engagement. I'm not one of them. Everything has been organic, authentic, natural, like from the ground up. So there will be multiple videos on how I got there, but I had to make this one because I feel like this might pertain to a lot of people, and it might not. If it doesn't, then maybe another video will relate to whatever you've got going on, to 130,000 followers. So when I used to be the kind of person who thought content creators were cringe. I thought it was corny, I used to mock it with my friends. It just wasn't for me. And what ended up happening was I went to law school. And while I was in law school, I was like really grinding out hours and times into my books. And while I'm doing all that, my girlfriend is on the side making videos. She's on the side making videos and reels about makeup. And then it got to the point, like, she really started to make money off this, like real money, real bread. And it got to a point where it was like, if somebody can turn that into an income, I'd be silly to sit on the side and laugh at it and mock it when they're making real money out of it. At that point, I become the clown, the fool. It's like those memes you see where people are like, I'm on my way to work, but I turn on my phone and a 7-year-old's making millions, and they have the clown face on. Even though it's like a joke, to me it's not funny. It kind of motivated me. It makes me angry because I was grinding away all these hours into my books when people are out here, just making videos, making millions. So that's how it started for me. My girlfriend, she did makeup, she does lifestyle, she does fashion. Her name's Mizo on Instagram. And by watching what was going on with her, it motivated me to just jump in. And the problem with me was, though, right, and this is the part that might relate to some of you. The problem with me was, though, I'm the type of guy, like, if I go on any venture, right, business, a new Instagram page, or whatever, I expect those who know me to show some kind of love. And if they don't, it kind of like, it disappoints me. Like it has me thinking, it grinds my gears, right? So what ended up happening is I opened up an initial page I started posting content under my personal page. And when I posted it on my personal page, I realized that nobody I knew was really supporting me like that. Like just likes, just simple likes, right? And when that happens, you get to thinking like, yo, why isn't this person liking it, or blah blah blah? Why isn't that person liking it? And what happened to me is it hinders your growth. So the best thing I ever done, right, and a crucial reason to why I'm at where I'm at on Instagram, was I opened a new page with no one I knew. I just started uploading reels, and I said, F it, I'm playing with house money. And then gradually my thing grew step by step by step. One viral video after another viral video after another viral video. And what I learned in that process is, as you grow in anything, I think for the most part, the love and support you receive, 90% of it is not gonna be from people you once knew. And I feel like that's a whole nother video. But the importance of this is, what I'm saying is when you open up a new page or a new account with no one you know, you no longer worry about, you're no longer weighed down by the support or the lack of support of your former circles, because at times it can be discouraging. Now I literally have hundreds of DMs with all kinds of love, massive love. And I can comfortably say, if I have, out of the 5,000 DMs I have, less than 5 are from people I once knew. And that fact right there speaks volumes. So to sum it up, if you're someone who is like, you know, my friends might think I'm kind of corny for taking this on, or blah, 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 you know, start a new page from scratch. Just start a new page from scratch, not under your personal page, because the way you should view it is you have nothing to lose when you do that. You're just posting, whoever sees it, sees it. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna grow, you're not gonna care, right? When you don't care about something, it tends to do even better. And that worked wonders for me. So I had to share that knowledge. Of course, that's not the only reason my Instagram's at where it's at. And there'll be more videos on that. But it is a crucial reason. If it wasn't for that, if I had posted this kind of stuff I post now on my personal page, I most likely would have been discouraged, and maybe I would have given up. And but sometimes the most love you receive is from strangers, people you never knew, and that's what's happened to me, and it's lit a fire under me to keep going. So yeah, any of you who are out there like on the water, should I start a page, blah blah blah, start. You know, like don't push it back. Start from scratch and see what happens. And yeah, I just had to share that. I'm glad I shared that with you. Let me know your thoughts, your comments. Continue to subscribe. And as my subscribers, you guys are the ones I'm making these videos for, so you have a right to let me know how I can make the videos better, topics you want to hear, and I'm going to get better at it. I promise you I'm going to get better at it, but so far it's been a great journey in this like week and a half, and I'm already seeing progress. I think that's what's important, is when you're going forward, you're learning and you're progressing. So thanks guys, that's it for me, and until next time.